Did you know recently Bozeman Police recovered $130,000 worth of stolen items from a storage unit? But here's the catch, most of those items stolen were from storage units. So the question remains, how do you keep your stuff safe when you're storing it in areas like this?
So we'll walk through every day and physically jiggle the lock.
Have you guys ever had a break-in?
Yes.
Randy Schuber is the owner of Bozeman Self-Storage, which has been operating for 15 years.
I think the first 5 years of business, we literally had zero issues.
But in recent years, Randy has noticed break-ins have become a bigger issue.
They'll cut a lock, come in, look real quick and see if they see anything small of value. Don't store your valuable stuff toward the front of the unit, by the way.
Which is why Bozeman Self-Storage has invested in better security.
We have alarms on all our units individually that are disarmed when somebody comes in through our gate.
Each unit getting its own individual code.
Our system keeps a log right down to the second of all the activity on the doors and the gate. That coupled with cameras is very useful.
Security that could also be helpful for Bozeman Police in cracking cases such as this.
Really right now we've had some major breakthroughs in one case where we've recovered a whole lot of property from people from all over the valley.
Around 2 weeks ago, 167 items worth over $130,000 were recovered by Bozeman Police from a local storage unit. Detective Captain Dana McNeil tells me how these items were stolen.
From what we've seen, it is mostly the suspects cutting locks on other storage units, cutting locks on storage containers, and just sort of randomly stealing things.
McNeil tells me items were stolen from construction sites and local businesses as well. And these items vary anywhere from outdoor sporting goods to tires all the way to generators.
Think about anything you can store in a storage unit.
Now the police have recovered these items and had to rent their own storage units to house all the stolen property. What happens to all the stuff?
Well, hopefully if you have had property stolen, you've called us to report it stolen so that when we do recover property like this, we'll go through those reports and try and reunite it.
The problem with storage units.
Sometimes, like in these cases where people have had their storage units broken into, they may not even know it's been broken into yet.
Unclaimed property is posted on Bozeman PD's website for a period of time.
Nobody still claims it, it goes up for auction.
But for Randy, he hopes people who use storage units can work together to prevent these situations from happening at all.
The most success we have had in stopping theft has been because somebody's like, this isn't right, and called us.
In Bozeman, Cassidy Powers, MTN News.